Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do this. Now this is a diagonal fan, but it comes out looking like a maple leaf. If you look at that, if you stretch it open, it's really pretty in any colour. Now the yarn I've chosen is this Karen Big Cake. It's got lots of different colours in it, so you can see this stitch done in different colours. It is really pretty and it's easy. It's quite easy to do. Now when you want to, if you're doing a blanket and you finish it, you can finish it like this. Now I don't know if it's quite suitable for babies. It does have quite a large sort of hole there, but toddlers and up, then yeah, you can use it for that. So this is what the other side of it looks like. So it doesn't matter if you've got it on this side or on this side. It is really pretty. Look at this. It's a 2-row repeat. Now this yarn is a weight 4. That's an Aran in the UK. I'm going to use the hook it tells you on it. I'm going to use a 5mm crochet hook. That's an 8 if you're in the USA. So I'm going to show you how to do this. It's really easy. So the stitch count for this is 4, and then you'll add 1 extra. So do any amount of 4 sets of stitches that you want to do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I've done a sample chain for this. What we're going to do is we're going to work into the second stitch in the chain, in your foundation chain. So into the second stitch you're going to put a UK double crochet. If you're in the USA, that's a single crochet for you. So into the second stitch, now you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to make a fan. Now into that same stitch that you put that double crochet in, the same stitch, you're going to put 4 treble crochets. If you're in the USA, that's double crochets for you. Into the same stitch, you're going to build a fan. That's 4 treble crochets into the same stitch as that double. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. You're going to skip 3 stitches. Now this stretches the stitch that's there, so make sure you count that one. 1, 2, 3. Into the next one you're going to do your double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then into that same stitch where your double crochet is, the same stitch, put your 4 treble crochets. 1, 2, 3 and 4. You're going to skip 3, so remember that squashes that stitch. So 1, 2, 3, do your double crochet. Going to do this all the way along, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the same stitch as your double crochet put your fan. That's 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Do that all the way to your last 4 stitches. So I'm at my last 4 stitches. I'm going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and do a double crochet into my last stitch and get my hook in there. Now I'm going to turn my work around and find your fan. So you've got a chain and you've got your fan of 4 stitches. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So for this row, we're going to repeat the fan row and this row for the blanket. You're going to skip the first stitch in this fan. Into the second stitch, you're going to do a treble crochet, but keep it on your hook. So yarn over and through that stitch. Now keep it on your hook, and you're going to go into the next one. So we've got 2 stitches together. We're going to make the peak of that maple leaf. Yarn over and pull through them all. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now in the chain, count 1, 2, 3 stitches into the third stitch. In that chain, do your double crochet in that chain. So we're going to repeat that. So you're going to skip the first stitch of your fan. We're going to use the next 2 stitches. So yarn over into that second stitch, keep it there. So in your fan into the next stitch, keep it there. You've got 3 loops, yarn over, come through them all. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and into that chain you're going to do a double crochet into the third stitch in that chain, and repeat it for each of your fans. So you'll skip the first stitch, you'll do a treble crochet into the next stitch, keep it on your hook, a treble crochet into the next stitch, keep it on your hook, yarn over, through them all, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then into the top of that chain, into the third stitch in the chain, do your double crochet. So there's your fan. You're going to skip the first stitch and we'll go into the second stitch, treble crochet, keep it on the hook, yarn over into the next stitch, keep it on the hook, yarn over, pull through them all, skip the next stitch and go into the third stitch in the chain. We're going to chain 3 first, 1, 2, 3, and into the top. So skip a stitch and into the top of that chain. Skip a stitch, treble crochet into the next stitch, keep it on your hook, treble crochet into the next stitch, yarn over through the 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then you'll skip that stitch and work into the top of that chain. So count 1, 2, 3 stitches in the chain and do your double crochet. The last one, skip a stitch, do your 2 trebles together, one into the next one, yarn over, pull through, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then skip that stitch and double crochet into the top of your chain. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work, and that's you got your first maple leaf. That's your first maple leaf starting to show through. So where we're going to go in is in here, your 4 treble crochets. You're going to build your fan into that first stitch there. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. You're going to jump over to the double crochet that's here. So jump over those 2 stitches to the double crochet that's in that chain, into the stitch here. You're going to put a double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and put your fan into the same stitch. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now jump over this chain and this stitch. We're going over to this double crochet here, that's before that chain, put a double crochet into that one, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and put your fan into the same stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now jump over this middle part to this double crochet that's on this chain, and it's before that chain, into there, do a double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and build your fan, and do that all the way along. So into the top of that chain you're going to do your double crochet, and we're going to repeat those 2 rows, that fan row and that 2 together row. So I'll show you the 2 together row again, and then what you'll do is you'll rewind the video to this fan row and you'll do that one and the 2 together row. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll always start with a chain 3. Turn your work around. Now in the 2 together row you're going to skip the first stitch and go into the second stitch and do a treble crochet, but keep it on your hook. Keep it on so you've got 2 loops. Go into the next stitch and do your treble crochet and keep it on your hook. You've got 3 loops. So yarn over and come through the 3 loops. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now in to the top, you're going to skip the next stitch and in to the 3rd stitch in the chain, 1, 2, 3, that one there, and do your double crochet. Skip a stitch and we're going to do our 2 trebles together. So skip the next stitch, keep it on your hook, into the next stitch, keep it on your hook, yarn over, come through them all. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the top of that chain. So skip the next stitch there and into the next one, that's the top of the chain, do your double crochet, and you're going to do that all the way to the end, and that's going to make your next sort of little maple leaf. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and do your double crochet, skip that stitch and your double crochet into the top of that chain of 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn. So now we're going to do the fan row again. So we've done our chain of 3, so in to that double crochet here, put your fan. These are the 2 rows you'll keep repeating. That's 1, 2, 3 and 4. You're going over, skip the chain, skip the double crochet. We're going over to this double crochet here, so skip the chain and skip this little cluster into here, double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this is what you get. You'll keep building it up by doing that fan row and that 2 together row. So into the same stitch put your fan. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So jump over the chain in the cluster and we're going to this double crochet here. So we're going to put a double crochet in there, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the same stitch put your fan of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump over the chain, over the cluster, and into this double crochet here before this chain. Do your double crochet, oops, nearly dropped my hook there. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put your fan into the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remember and do 4. Jump over to the double crochet and put a double crochet. That's a single crochet if you're in the USA. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the same stitch put your fan. Now when you're at the end, you're going to skip the little chain, skip the cluster, and go into the top of that chain and put a double crochet. And this is what you get. You'll get them all sitting on top of each other, and you've got your little maple leaf in here. So now you'll repeat that 2 together row. These are the 2 rows you'll keep repeating, the 2 together row and the fan row. So chain 3, you'll always start with a chain of 3 and turn your work. So you're going to skip the first stitch and we're going to do crochet 2 together again. So into the next stitch, do your treble crochet or a double if you're in the USA. Keep it on the hook, yarn over and into the next one. Keep it on the hook, yarn over through them all. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then double crochet into the top of that chain. Skip the next stitch and then do your 2 together. You'll chain 3 and double crochet into the top of the chain. Skip the next stitch, do your 2 trebles together, chain 3 and double crochet into the top of that chain, and then you'll repeat your fan row. So just rewind the video and do the fan row and that 2 together row, and you'll get this beautiful little, maple leaf shape. And this is the other one that I'm working on, and you can see it there. This is what the other side looks like. Now you get that nice long line, kind of zigzagged. Now when you want to finish your blanket, just finish it on the fan row, and you get this beautiful little maple leaf pattern. It's really easy once you get the hang of it. It's only those 2 rows, that fan row and that 2 together row. Then you'll do a fan row and 2 together. You'll always have chain 3 at this end and chain 3 at that end. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. It's completely free to subscribe to the channel. And if you click on the bell icon, YouTube will tell you when I put up another tutorial. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.